Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Have to say that. I'm in my hometown of Chadburn, North Carolina. I am on my way to Whiteville, North Carolina, to the assisted living facility there and the rehab center there called Liberty Commons. I've got an aunt and a couple of people that I know that I grew up with that are there, and I'm going to take my banjo and play for them for a while, maybe a half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. Hey, Mona. Hey, Vicky. How are you? Um, Walt, I thought that I would go live this morning, and a lot of people are from here. Like the three that are watching me right now are from Columbus County, but a lot of folks wanted me to broadcast live that I know in Florida and all over the country and the world and show them a little bit about my hometown. So right now, I'm going to be stepping out in the sun, so I can't read the posts that are being made. But I thought I would stop here and show you the center of my childhood growing up. This area right here, I'm on the corner of East 4th Avenue and North Pine Street. And this area right here was a big part of my growing up. One of my favorite things when I was growing up was being a Boy Scout. Chadburn Boy Scouts troop um, troop 504, I think. Can't remember now. Anyway, behind me is the Boy Scout hut. That was a building that was at Fort Bragg, and after the Korean War, Brian Edwards just told me this yesterday that after the Korean War, they had all these surplus buildings down there, and they had taken them apart. And if you wanted one, all you had to do was come down there and get it. So some of the folks from around here went down there and loaded up this building from Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and brought it to Chadburn, reassembled it, and it has always been the Boy Scout troop. There's not a troop here anymore, but we were one of the best around, I will tell you that. I'm sorry I can't read the post on top of the glare. I have my contacts in. Now, right here, if you look behind me right there, that is what I know as Chadburn Primary School. It is now Chadburn Elementary School, grades kindergarten through fourth. But when I was a kid, it was grades kindergarten through fourth, and it was Chadburn Primary School. They still have the original gymnasium down here, though it's been modified, and a newer building, but this was Chadburn High School as well, where my daddy went, and my Uncle Frank went, and Uncle Lacey, and Uncle Bill. Now, right behind me is the Chadburn Civic Center. I did a lot of stuff in here growing up. I took square dance lessons in here. We had clogging practice. We had Boy Scout awards nights, class reunions, the Strawberry Festival, Dignitaries Luncheon was here. Oh, and behind me there's the playground for the school. I have played many, 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 many hours on that playground. So this is the Chadburn Civic Center. As a matter of fact, when Jackie and I got married, we had our wedding reception. Oh, let me back up here a little bit. Almost missed a important part. So I'm giving you the whole tour of Chadburn, North Carolina. Population 2,000. Salute. Right back there is Chadburn Baptist Church. That's the church I grew up in. And it was founded by 13 people, and 12 of them were Thompsons. So can I get it? Yeah, you can see the steeple back there. Jackie and I got married there, and we had our reception right here. So I'm going to just walk right over here. Now it's the department, the Civic Center is now the Department of Aging Chadburn Senior Center. So if I were living here, I imagine another big part of my life would be taking place right over there before long. Right behind me, let's see, this building right here. When I was a kid, I think that was the special ed building. It's also been the kindergarten building, and during the Strawberry Festival, it would be the arts and crafts building as well. And if you look just right there, yeah, that house right there, I think I'm pointing at it. It's hard to see. That was my best friend's house right there. That was Billy Peel's house. So I've spent many a night in that house right there. And me and Billy spending the night and crawling out the window at 2 o'clock in the morning to walk around here and not get into trouble. But boy, we thought we were big time. Walking around Chadbourn at 2 o'clock in the morning. Nothing was going on. We didn't get into mischief. But I thought I would pull over here, and this corner right here was big time. Back there in the gymnasium, we had the Miss Chadbourn pageant. I've emceed that a few times. Emceed the Strawberry Festival pageants a few times. I'm going to go over here in the shade and see if I can read some of these comments, because I can't read them right now. And then I've got to get in my vehicle and head towards Whiteville and do it. Hey, Nathan, how are you? I see you in there. Nathan's the president of the Strawberry Festival this year. I'll see you this evening. I am going to the Strawberry Encounters. Let me walk back here behind the Boy Scout hut here so I can read some comments. Plus, I got my contacts in. Okay, cool. My hair doesn't look as bad in person as it does on this camera. Nobody. Hey, Lynn. It's my best bud in Florida. You just passed me? Was that you in the car? I saw somebody looking over here. Good morning, Roxy. When I saw somebody, Rebecca, I saw somebody slow down and look at me, but I didn't look real hard. I didn't realize that was you. But here we are. And by the way, this is where the Strawberry Parade will line up. That was one of the highlights for me, was when the Strawberry Parade would line up. Oh my God, that was the most exciting day of the year for me, because all of this area right around here would be filled up with parade floats and marching bands and all the cars with the beauty queens walking around, or getting ready for the parade and everything. That was the most exciting day of the year, and that to me was more exciting than watching the parade, was watching everybody get light up. I was like, right here in my hometown, all these floats and everything. I mean, they would line up this street, the street over, which is 3rd Avenue, and then 2nd Avenue, all up and down here, which is Pine. That field over here would be filled up with marching bands practicing and getting ready to march in the parade. It was huge. Biggest day of the year. Anyway, I'm going to go. I just thought I would stop in here, and for all the folks who are not from Columbus County or Chadbourn and like to see a little bit, and this explains a little more of my southern accent. Somebody said the other day, you really are from Mayberry, aren't you? Yeah, kind of, sort of. So anyway, hey, Vaughn, Priscilla, see all kinds of folks from all over the country here. Charlie. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I should be scrolling on the other side, so my finger does it. You're always in it clogging. Yes, I did a lot of clogging in that building right back there. A lot. And just that floor, as to use an old expression, that floor in there is more slippery than snot on a door handle. That's something you don't hear every day. Isn't that a nice visual? Anyway, I'm going to head on out. I got to stop a couple of places before I go over and play the banjo and torture those poor people over at the over at Liberty Commons. So thanks for joining me this morning. Hey, Jamie Lynn, I believe I saw you yesterday, but I was in a hurry. I had to go meet a friend for lunch, and I didn't have time to stop. So I might have seen you yesterday, but I wasn't sure. Did you go to the National Day of Prayer downtown? I'll check in with you later. I see that you're on your way down to Florida, I believe. If I saw that right. Maybe I was dreaming, I don't know. Anyway, you guys have a good day. I'll catch you later. And bless your heart in the good way, okay?